Good day.
Hi. How are you doing today, Will?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good. I'm doing good. So how was your week?
Oh, it's been busy. Some midterms are here and, studying for that and taking them and then on top of it trying to find a job and, so it's been really busy. It's just, I don't feel like there's enough hours in the day. I'm just constantly tired. Thank God for Red Bull and coffee.
I'm right there with you. My choice is Monster drinks, though.
I'm not a big fan of Monster, but
No.
to each his own.
So, what exams when are they coming up?
They're here now. I'm taking, calculus exams and, philosophy and psychology exams all this week, so just studied for all those and crossing my fingers and hoping I can retain some of the information that has been spat at me over the last couple months.
How are you doing on the classes?
I'm doing alright. I mean, all my homework's turned in, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, how are your grades, though?
See, I'm not one of those, over obsessive people that checks my grades every 10 minutes on the internet, I'm doing my best, so whatever grade it's going to be, I'm not going to check my grade every 10 minutes to stress out about it and, or, find out that I need 2 more points to get an A and go up and kiss the, professor's butt because I want an A, so.
Well, are you understanding the material?
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can understand anything, you just have to find out how to relate it to something you already know. Pretty much learn anything that way.
Okay. And you said you were looking for a job, too?
Yes, the monotony of employment. I'm trying to, I don't know, it seems like everybody that's hiring is the same lame, remedial, day-to-day stuff that I always told myself I wouldn't get involved with. It doesn't seem like there's anything fun and exciting, fresh and new that's out there that's hiring right now, so.
Yeah.
It's just, who wants to spend, the next 40 years of their life in a cubicle and for what, at the end of the day to say, on your deathbed you spent the best years of your life in a little, 5x4 cubicle staring at a computer screen?
Yeah. So what kind of jobs are, you looking at right now?
I don't know, it's up in the air. I mean, it's so hard, even with degrees, to get any kind of entry-level work. Everybody wants experience, and if you don't have that experience, nobody wants to hire you. But you can't get that experience without being hired, and, it's a vicious cycle. I do like your new office, by the way, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I just got this chair the other week.
Very nice.
Thank you. I thought it was a little different. So how have things been going at home?
They're alright. A little crazy right now. Roommates like to party more than they like to study. So I'm going through that, usually coming home from work or school or whatever I'm doing every night, and, one of my roommates is usually, 2 sheets to the wind already, so.
But that has to be fun to deal with.
It's entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you friends with them, or just kind of roommates?
Yeah, kind of roommates.
Yeah.
Kind of roommates. But, I mean, it is what it is, and, I'll be there for at least the next year, so. But, they're alright. They're, well, they're not partying, they're alright people. It's just, you've got to understand that, there's a time and a place for everything. And I think that they're spending most of their collegiate time, doing the partying instead of the studying. So it'll come around, but I did that my freshman year, and got on academic probation and all that stuff. So, if I want to party, I don't need to be spending, 30 grand a year going to school to party,
Yeah.
I can party for a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Well, you seem to be doing pretty well in school right now. So.
Yeah, it's, school, school's school. School's easy. It's, if life were like school, life would be a lot simpler. It's like school, you've got a certain thing you have to learn, and it's there in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
You either learn it or you don't, and you move on. Whereas in life, you don't know what's in front of you. It's, it's the unknown. It's, uncertainty. The only thing that is certain is uncertainty. So it's crazy that, I wish life was more like school. But it's not. You need to learn to adapt and move forward, so.
What are some of your fears, like once you're done with school and, it's time to move on to a career and, get outside?
My biggest fear is what everyone's biggest fear is showing up to an exam naked. No, I'm just joking. My biggest fear is getting stuck in a mundane job that I'm gonna hate, and I'm gonna kick myself when I'm 65 for spending the good part of my life in.
Yeah.
I don't want that. I don't wanna get stuck in that kind of line of work. I wanna live life. I wanna go out and experience things, and I wanna run with the bulls. I wanna pee off the Eiffel Tower. I wanna do things. But.
All right. Well, yeah. This session, I wanted to talk to you about some of your goals and, what your career goals are and your goals in life. So we can maybe kind of figure out, a good career for you. And with you being visually impaired, does that bring on any fear or anxiety?
I mean, a little bit. It makes things a little more difficult. The biggest difficulty is transportation. A lot of people take it for granted. After this, you're gonna go hop in your car and you're gonna drive away, drive home. Maybe if you're thirsty, stop by the gas station. Me, I've got to go wait on a bus, then get on the bus, then drive at 35 miles an hour on the bus, and take what would take you 15 minutes to get home, an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, and forget studying on the bus, because have you ever been on a public bus? It's like a soap opera. I mean, it's crazy. It's like being on Jerry Springer and Days of Our Lives all at once.
Yeah.
So.
Have you thought about alternative public or, like there are some private ways or...
I wish I had the money to afford some private ways, but, cabs are expensive and,
I mean, have you looked at, anything maybe through the Department of the Blind if they have any transportation services?
It's all done through HART, which is public transportation here in Tampa, so it's all done through them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they've got little buses you could take, but it's always been my fear to ride the little bus.
Why is that?
I'm just joking. Little bus, But it's more difficult. I mean, even with that, you can't just go from A to B. You can't get things done. You have to set up things in advance. You can't be spontaneous. It's a pain in the butt. And that's the biggest fear is going anywhere, even with setting up classes, because you set up classes, and what if the class is at night? Well, those little buses don't run at night, and bus routes start closing down at certain times. That just makes things really hectic.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just wish that you could teleport from place to place.
So someone got to, work their schedule around the bus schedule?
Yeah.
Is that hard?
That's not easy.
Yeah.
Especially trying to explain to an employer, that, you're a half hour late for the job interview because the bus was running late. They don't want to hear that,
No, but, you have to remember